honestly, this is just gonna be unedited because I'm not bothered to edit this at all because I'm having continual shit days, and that's my problem because I caused those. But besides that, somebody wanted me just to talk. And I guess that's it. I guess that's what they want. If you can hear my laptop being loud or birds in the background, that's that's that being that. Not gonna really change that. But yeah, you know. So I guess here we are, and I gotta last this for 10 minutes, and that's something I probably won't be able to do. Because I don't know what the fuck to talk about for 10 minutes. Yeah, so nice weather. The best conversation. Regardless of that, there's an occasion that that sentence works and it's great because you actually have a conversation. But I'm only going to assume that means that both people on both sides of the conversation are losers. Most likely. Or not, I don't know. You tell me in the comments. I've also got food here, so you might hear me eating and making disgusting mouth noises. But yeah, something I made in my hospitality class. Well, I caught myself in it, because I'm smart. Oh yeah, I got some of my exams back from, last term. So, the rundown is for that. It's 2 of them are good, 2 of them are really bad. Well, sorry, let me rephrase that. 2 of them have passed and 2 of them haven't passed. That's probably what I should be saying. I haven't gotten the other 2, but, just wait and see. I got home and I put on a new Band-Aid onto my cut because the old one was probably needing a change, even though it's just this morning. Gotta be safe, and also they wrapped my finger around 10 million times and I couldn't use it. My left thumb. So I had to type with type on my phone with my thumb, my right thumb, and my index finger. You can hear that door in the back just closing, or sort of. It's there's stages essentially to get to where I live because there's many doors. So sometimes can't tell which door, yeah? But regardless of that, yeah, I had a pretty shit day, I'm not gonna lie. I hope you're having a good day at least because fucking, I've been not so great. But if me talking to whomever listens to this for no apparent reason enjoys it and makes their day, that's fucking great. But, I'm doubting this a lot because I'm not a very interesting person considering the fact that I spend my time playing games like every nerd out there who stays inside and watches anime, and it's ugh, my waifus. Gotta care for those, the waifus. And speaking of which, I've actually, on my bed, there's, some walls and shit, and there's a bunch of posters, and it's, got my waifus, and it's all great. It's beautiful, That's, the step before the waifu pillow, which I think is interesting. Because I didn't know there were steps to, sinking yourself lower and further apart from reality. I just assumed that once you've hit a level, you just don't go back, and it doesn't progressively go down like stages. It just slowly sinks you down. But you can climb the stages or not, even though I said there's no going back. It just once you reach the bottom, there's no going back. I assume. I haven't heard any weeaboos being reformed in society yet. You know, especially that guy with like a 5-step plan. I heard he died like while he was on a boat with some girl, but I mean, that don't matter. It was probably a part of his like 5-step plan on the boat. You know, maybe he was fighting an alligator, something. I don't know. Just presuming. I'm pretty sure he was on a kayak. To be, is a kayak a boat? You know, shower thoughts. It's not even a shower thought. It's just minor knowledge of kayaks, but I'd consider it a boat. Maybe a 2-person kayak is a boat. Maybe one person is different. I don't know. There's some like weird shit in the world. Like, you know, animal names, fucking scientific names for animals as well, as we're going with that. Like, let's say some random animal, alright? You know, gets a name that everyone calls it by, but then like, here's the scientific name, and it's like a bunch of like Latin, French, and Roman, Russian, European all mixed together. Yeah, there you go. That's probably really racist now that I think about it, but I'm sure it's fine. You know what? Actually, it probably isn't fine considering I'm uploading this to YouTube. But I mean, whatever. I can only sing so low. I've already made an ASMR channel. You know, I think that's... it's like sort of respectable, but if you put the effort into it, I don't put too much effort into my ASMR. So it's kind of like when I see someone else do something and it's good, I'm like, huh, shit. Well, I guess either I step up my game and lose my life more, or I just be mediocre and I'm fine with that. Which, ugh. Freaking like burp almost came out. I'm like, no. I'm fine with it being mediocre because it's not really a big deal of my... You know what? We're already at like 7-minute mark, so almost 8-minute. So maybe we can keep this up to 20 minutes for no apparent reason. 20... That's a pretty long time. But this is unedited, so I guess it is fair enough. It's gonna take forever to upload though. Fucking G. Because, like, my laptop's going through a purge, right? Essentially, it's doing a Windows update, but it never finishes it. And I know there's a way to fix it or some shit, but I've never gone around to doing it. And I can't stop the Windows update. It stopped allowing me access to do it. So that's a big problem. Everything takes, like, 15 years to upload. This video is going to take, like, 10 years to upload or some shit. Because, you know, besides, alright, there's walls of having bad internet. Number one, it's being in Australia, bad internet. I don't have an Australian accent, sorry for that. But then there's step 2, which is having bad internet even considered for Australia. And then there's step 3, which is having your internet being sucked up by something, which is, you know, my laptop. And there's probably a 4th stage, and the 4th stage is my internet just dies on me. Maybe there's 5 stages, like 5-step plan. Yeah. Wow, I got off track. I was like, I'm fine with my work being mediocre. I mean, honestly, the plan was just to, like, build up my channel, and then my Discord server, and then gain some experience through there, and then move up in just kind of how I do things. And, you know, I think I've made some mistakes here and there, but ultimately, in the big picture, if it goes well, and I've learned from those mistakes, it's fine. Because then there's a very minimal chance of me repeating it. Hopefully. That's a big hopefully. 10-minute mark or 10-minute 20-second in like a second. Alright, cool. So, actually, let's talk about this right now because I want to know. So, of course, like most people come to my channel for the yandere content, which I am completely fine with. I just think my yandere is a bit lackluster, I'd say, in creativity. Considering I say the same shit all the time, honestly. But like with some of my other stuff, it's kind of okay, I'll be honest. Sometimes I don't really get into the ASMR aspect of it, which like, like personal attention, and it's just telling shit sometimes. I kind of don't like it, but I mean, whatever works for whomever. As long as I guess my voice is nice to listen to for those who just like hearing it, then I guess it's good. Ugh. But yeah, I guess that's really the draw to my channel, that my voice is okay to listen to for some people. But there's not really too much structure to my videos as well, and I kind of want to know what content you guys want to see. Even though I'm gonna be real honest, I'm probably not gonna do it because I'm in school and I don't have time for it. And also, I am an asshole. And sometimes I just drop requests because I'm like, oh, I was supposed to do this. I'm never going to do it. And then I just proceed to drop it. Or something doesn't work out, or I'm not feeling right with it. And just, it's gone forever. Sorry about that. Like, I was working on a couple things here and there, and then I'm like, you know what, this is really bad. Like, even for the stuff I call bad on my channel, it's a lot worse than that, and those things just never get uploaded at all because I think it's a waste of time and content. And even though it might get me somewhere, maybe some people might like it, I don't think, even for the standard of me doing this as a hobby, I don't think it's a good thing to have up on here. Especially if I'm calling it worse than some of the stuff I call bad on my channel. But regardless of that, anime, that's basically what everyone's here for, because the yandere anime trope. That being said, I don't watch too much anime with yandere in it, and I like the concept of yandere, but I feel like I don't know, just when it's put into an anime, I just don't like it. That's kind of why I like ASMR, because there's a little bit of mysterious factor to it, which makes it a lot more appealing for me, I guess. I don't know, maybe that might be it for some people. But speaking about anime, anime, yeah. Speaking about anime, I'm kind of interested what you guys are watching. I don't watch too much anime, I'm gonna be honest with you. Only some of it I find appealing, but it's mainly the art style that is getting me drawn to it, because I think the anime art style is really cool and it can look nice. However, sometimes I'm just not bothered to watch anime because I'm like, oh, it looks pretty, and then the story's boring to me or something. And yeah, I'm a kind of shonen anime guy. I like the fighting stuff, but sometimes I take a break from that because good old fashioned not fighting anime for dudes with no lives. Yes, that's it. So yeah, just tell me what anime you watch, and I probably won't check it out, but I'll say I check it out because I'll check it out because that's what you say in those situations. Someone sends you a YouTube video, I'll watch it later, and then you never watch it. I think that's just a me problem. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm a big asshole about things. Like, oh, dude, check out this video, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, just later, and then they ask me about it later. They actually check up on me. It's like when a teacher sets you homework, and usually they don't check homework, but then they check it the time you didn't do it, and you're like, you've got to be kidding me, right? That happens to me way too often, I'm not gonna lie. So then I gave up on doing homework from there. But yeah, other tropes, stuff like that, like tsundere and stuff, kind of, kind of okay with tsundere as long as they're not overbearingly an asshole. You know, what's the other stuff? Dandere, I forget what that one is. Isn't that the quiet one? That one I don't have too much problem with, but like I said in the Q&A a long time ago, I don't think I'd be able to hold a conversation with someone that easily, especially when they're being quiet and unresponsive and unsocial. But considering I'm already one of the weirdest fucking people on the earth, I think that maybe it might work to the, like, just maybe they might be as weird or weirder than I am. If you hear my fucking fridge just turn on just like that, those fridge noises, I have to deal with that every time I'm fucking recording. Like, I'm like, I'll record, right now. I got time. And then, guess what? Fucking wabam, my fridge turns on and makes fridge noises, and I'm about to, like, destroy my fridge, but I don't, because I need it as a source of stress relief by checking it every 5 minutes and realizing there's nothing in the fridge. That sounds about right. Freaking Fridge Stories 101. That reminds me, Wizard 101. I played that, like, in my childhood. I haven't touched that in forever. I don't think too many of you guys will know what Wizard 101 was. It's a very old wizard card game thing. Now I'm thinking about it, it was kind of, well, my experience with it was kind of crappy, but that's because I was a naive child who played it and couldn't get past the level. And then when they did, there was a paywall to get further into the story or something, and I'm like, well, fuck. But, I was gonna say I had some good memories on it, but I'm not gonna lie. I think the only memory I have of it is getting gronked by this one place and not being able to pass it. And then, when I passed it, things happened, etc., etc. We're past the 18-minute mark. I've only got 2 minutes left. And I've been talking for 18 minutes straight. 18 minutes, 30 in a second straight. But yeah, I was thinking, what chocolates do people like? Because you guys in America, mostly, because my viewer base is from America, don't have Kinder Eggs as far as I know. And if you don't know what a Kinder Egg is, it's a little, not really little, like, kind of like, it's just a chocolate egg, right? That's hollow on the inside, but it's got like a toy. And of course it's banned in America because it's got a toy in it. And the toy's always different sometimes. It's got a little capsule with the toy in it. And those are my favorite chocolates, because sometimes you get some cool shit, sometimes you get some bad shit, and it fuels my fucking gambling addiction. I didn't want to bring it up, but then I realized why I eat Kinder Eggs in the first place, because I'm like, wait a second. This is the entire reason why I'm losing all my money, because I spend it on dumb shit like that. Well, I think that this has gone on long enough. I gotta fucking wrap this up. This went by really fast. When I record like a 10-minute video, it takes like a fucking hour, because I care about some of the lines too much. I'm not very good at acting, so I think we'll wrap it up soon with just a couple things to say. You know, thank you, of course, for watching my stuff. I guess it's given me sort of a motive to do small things. It makes me, because, you know, when you do something productive, it makes you want to do more productive stuff. And, you know, now I'm thinking about it. Like, I like voice acting and stuff, but I'm not very much of a voice actor. Mainly just I talk into the mic and it does shit and people like to hear it. If you can hear that, that was my window. I was making vibrating noises. Alright, well, this video's fucking done. Thank God I get something out, even though it's not top tier quality content. But I still hope you enjoy it. Alright, me gonna go now. Bye bye, have a good day.